Welcome Saggitarius and Soulmate. I am Key, and this is our doorway. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising for February the 13th to March the 2nd, 2019. So let me get everything situated because I know we live, just in case people want to com- communicate or commune in the doorway towards the Akashic Records. So, let's see what's in store. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What's in store for Soulmate and Sagittarius for February 13th to March 2nd, 2019. Thank you for entering towards the Akashic Records, guys. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what emotions and energy is going to be taking place for Sagittarius and Soulmate, emotionally, energetically. For February 13th to March 2nd. Let's see. All right. So, if you want to commune, that's why I got the chat on live as well, so I can respond as well. So, let's see. Don't worry, it's more cards that come out. All right. In your past, you experienced karmic relationships where it was all about the lessons learned in regards to how you relate to any relationship. Why that is, because in your present, at moments felt like being isolated a lot. So a lot of relationships, Sagittarius and Soulmate, has roots in being abandoned or put in situations where you have to be alone. And a lot of times that felt aggravating, but at times admiration. Because when you're alone, you start to see yourself first as love. You start to give yourself love first before you give it to anybody outside of yourself. That's why in your past life, what you give has always been what you were given. And to not feel alone or abandoned, you addressed your phobias. What makes you afraid of being alone? What makes you afraid of feeling abandoned? And when we feel alone and abandoned, that makes us know, like, for one, before I can feel whole or feel the source within another person, Sagittarius Soulmate, you felt the source within you. You know everything that you have done always start with you first. So any phobias you face has always been your path to not only seek it out, but to straddle towards, like, Sagittarius Soulmate, you all about the starters. And a lot of times what a lot of people don't know, Sagittarius, is you are very philosophical. You're very empathetic towards other people's wants and needs because you have embodied those scenarios where when people don't feel like they are given what they want or what they need, it gives or fills a void or makes a void. So rather than punish those things that as a human beings feel like void to us or void to you, Sagittarius soulmate, you found a way to push forward and move in a more prosperous situations. But you always have done that by facing your fears. So what has facing your fears are going to do with you or going to do for you in the next 2 weeks? So first week, when it comes to karmic relationships, you are starting to become that go-getter again, but you're seeing now what makes you feel guided to go in making a relationship with another. If that's in regards to a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you're seeing what does it mean to be loyal? What does it feel to see loyalty in another? Sagittarius soulmate, you know what it takes to bring out that loyal side of you. You know what it takes to be dedicated to a person. You know what it means to have honor and being honest to people, because those are the things that you haven't experienced and you had to bring that out and seek it inside yourself. So if this is you, your energy is tapping into your grounded nature. You're seeing that you are and have always been loyal. You have always been kind and honorable to any path you start. And for that, you're seeing that, yes, it's time to buckle down and get things done. But that's something that you're about to do anyway. That's something that you have the engine to go after. So honor your commitments because, again, you are a guardian angel. It is recognized by the path you had to walk, not only in your past life, but even in your present and in your future. For this, look at that. You're embracing being seen as the star. You're in the 8th house of Scorpio. So you know the secrets of what makes people feel abandoned. You know what makes people feel that ambition to go after what they want and what they need, because they know they hold the key to whatever they start. So Sagittarius soulmate, you're seeing that being a starter and embracing that you are a star. You're now on stage. This is your show. And you being the showstopper, you're seeing that making positive, optimistic, long-term plans is in your perimeter. It's the path you've been strutting all this time. And for that, you know you're in the right path. Why? Because at the end of the first week, look at that, you're embodying your fire qualities. But you are in your own house of Sagittarius, the 9th house. So now that you know why you had to go through hardships, why you had to go through adversity, is to find that you are going to be a advisor to so many others. You're going to be helping people in 9 places, 9 countries, 9 places that hold your standard, but hold the reason why you start the things that you feel destined to do. So don't give up. Protect that which you've created, because your soul is telling you to have courage and believe in yourself. It has gotten you this far in your present, and it has been your beacon in past lives. Why you are the star, and a lot of times people see you as the sun that shines bright for others, is because in the second week, you are awakening. And what you're about to awaken is that I gotta pull out. Wow. Okay. All right, so let's get it. You're awakening that now you know that you are not only a great suitor, but you are a great, you have a great energy of a spouse. You have a great energy of a support. You are very supportive. You are very passionate. You're outstanding. You're understanding. And it doesn't help that, well, it does help that you have a very sensual, sexual energy that gives people the reason to awaken their purpose. And by doing that, you're seeing the aha moment in every step that you are taking. So you're looking at things in a different perspective. You're seeing that, yes, you had to see that that aggravation or that thing that felt augmented to you was there for a purpose. When we feel out of line, when we feel not in line with who we are and what we're doing, it gives us that waking moment to say or feel, wait a minute, this is my life. How do I want it? And in the second week, you're seeing what you want and how you want it. So it's important to be yourself. Why? Because as a star, like any star, everyone wants a piece of a star. Everyone wants to feel in sync with a star. And you're going to have a lot of options come your way or in your atmosphere. Either be 7 people, 7 situations that show you why, like any star, being the source will allow you to see the serenity in who you are. So when you have options in your atmosphere, or you have situations that want your attention, you'll stop and center yourself and say, well, what energy do I want to give to each situation? And is each situation in alignment to what I'm doing right now? So, plans that need revision, yes. You're looking at the 7 people in your atmosphere and you're seeing that, okay, as a star, I got to be very strategic. I have to have some, yes, I have standards, but I have to show what those standards are to put everybody in the lane that they always been, but maybe not have known. Why that is because you're ending the second week as a queen of earth. You're seeing that again, you hold the keys to the queen. You hold the keys to your queendom. You hold the keys to your empire, to your enterprise, to what you want to endure, to what you want to bring energy to. Why? Because at the second week, you're going to be bringing out your creative nature. Whatever you're doing takes a lot of who you are and your groundiness. It takes your soul to feel like you're soaring and what you're starting. And if anything, it brings out your swag. It brings out what makes you special in the environment that you're in. And this is how people are recognizing you too, from your energy, being the queen of your environment. People in your environment are seeing that, yes, you are a queen. You don't even have to say it. You're showing it. So you're making time for those around you. That's why you're looking. Before you make the time for those around you, your endeavors, you're seeing if each person, why each person is also special. Why each person, and if this is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or if they have air like energy, which they're very articulate, they're very versatile, all about community, communication, and company. You're seeing why you have met in the first place. Because now, whatever you're about to do will require air, and it requires earth. So you may be talking to people that have air in their chart, or earth again in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or if this is you embodying this, you're seeing that taking a sensible approach will make sense. And what you do want to start, how you want to showcase yourself, and how you want to be seen. Because everybody's seeing you as a queen. And like a queen, everybody wants a queen. But only one is really worthy to walk that environment. So deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Why you're being kind to any situation. Again, you know how it feels to feel abandoned, how it feels to have loss, how it feels to step up to the plate and be your own leader at times when you just wanted to learn or just wanted to live lightly, live free the way you want it. Now that you're getting that opportunity to make your foundation, in the third week, you're also being a matriarch. And this is something I haven't done. And mind you, I usually do the energy. Something told me to bring out the past for present. Okay. So, when it comes to why you're being in a kind and understanding manner, is because now you're knowing the moves that you always made has always been as a matriarch, has always been even as a masculine energy. You know that in order to move in this world will require you to, yes, stand in your movements, know what you are active in, and seeing that it does take the masculine side of you to recognize, yes, you're all about strategy, but how to stabilize it will require you to tap into the feminine aspect, which is all about what you want as a foundation, what you want as stability, and how that saying of stability that you're setting forth will require some type of structure, will require some type of self-love and dedication. Why? Because you're trusting and having faith that whatever steps that you're taking will always fill you up financially, mentally, spiritually, and will always help you to understand the void that you always felt you have healed. And why you can see that you are healing those aspects that felt like a burden or a block, because now you're seeing that you're going to be collaborating with another fire element. And that could be of an Aries, Leo, yes, another Sagittarius. Yet they have, like you are or already embodied in the second week, a grounding nature about them. They know their standards, they know their values, and they see that it matches with yours. It matches with your soul, with the energy that you bring in your reality. And you're making those changes. Whoever's in your environment, if this is the fire sign that you are involved with, they're making those changes to be a better lead, a better support system, to bring out the same passion, to bring out what makes them outstanding, to bring out what makes them understanding, and to bring out what makes them empathetic to your needs and your wants, rather than you just giving and filling their need up, filling their wants up. Now, whoever you're talking to wants to fill your cup up, wants to fill your passion up, wants to fill your purpose up, and promote you front and center. So, competing goals that are conflicting to you, you're now going to take the lead in definitely facing them head facing another fire sign head on what you do want to have as a foundation, and what and you're doing it, yes, in a kind and understanding manner by being more playful. Said a lot of fire signs are very passionate, but they're playful. So bringing out your playful nature will make the person feel more open to be in a letter letter a letter. If this is in regards to you, F. We see we see two F's here. Yes, we in a Leo, which is all about leadership, and they bring out their fire, but it's something about forever with this person, or this is what they're thinking about when it comes to you. They see you as forever, and they're trusting and having faith that the steps that they have to take physically in making a foundation is worth the bother. It's worth really looking at what makes it worth building on. And the conflicts were there in the first place to see that a lot of times when we think of conflict, it feels very irritating. It feels very confusing because we're wondering, like, if we're in communion, what is the conflict? And a lot of times is, yes, you could be in a communion with someone, you can have excellent communication, but if both are not consciously aware of how to be on the same footing, it's just like the game where you have to tie your foot with another person. If y'all don't know the rhythm in which y'all want to walk in, it's possible that both can lose. And this is what you had to recognize, or this is what your partner or potential partner had to see as well. A lot of times we're connected to a mirror image of ourselves. So the things that you were addressing, Sagittarius soulmate, are the same things that your partner was facing as well. And then being face to face with you and actually talking to you about those things that they had fears on made them see that you had those same facets of thought as well. And this is going to allow them to step up as the emperor. They're going to see that now they know why they have embraced you, or why you have embraced them since day one. They see that the conflict was not to change their course or not to corrupt your changes, but to actually make both your changes more concrete, more comfortable, more in collaboration with each other. And that's where the two of fire came into place. So again, the masculine and feminine, even soulmate aspect, is now being aligned with each other, and they're saying, look, I want to come up as the emperor. If this is you, Sagittarius or soulmate, you're stepping up as an emperor going into March. Why? Because you already planted those seeds. You already know what you start. You already are loving yourself, loving how you take the lead in your life, and knowing that you have faith and trust in who you are and what you can bring to the table for anyone, even yourself. So you're becoming more organized. Your partner or your potential partner is becoming more organized and very logical on how to be that support system and how to be that stabilizer for you. So again, see, structure and discipline is addressed. That's what they're thinking as well. And they're tapping into their Cancerian house, which is all about community, all about communicating and being of one accord. So both of you are taking a lead, and you are stepping into that emperor status. As you're stepping into that emperor status, that person is going to be bringing out their emotional cup to you. They're going to actually bring out what has been on the side but been there front and center. They just had to recognize it in themselves. So they're bringing out their romantic nature. That would explain why when you have met up with this person, showing your playful side, which is all about you, fire, you're fire sign. You're all about flirtation. You're all about finding ways to have fun, even in times of frustration. And that's what makes them love you even more. A lot of people don't have that gift, Sagittarius and Soulmate, to actually be flirtatious, to actually be fun while still finding or being in a situation where it's frustrating for both. They love that because that is something that they've always been looking for. If this is you, this is what you are becoming emotionally, energetically, and you're using your contemplative nature, you're using your consciousness, awareness to see, okay, when people love me, they see because I'm loving myself. I'm falling in love with myself. So when you're falling in love with yourself and you know that you are a go-getter, but you're showing your emotional cup, that would explain why the person in your life wants to work it out, because they see a wedding proposal with you. They see a celebration with you. And the need for them to be more balanced with their emotions was necessary. If they're looking to wed you, then they are looking to understand what is worth fighting for, or what is worth not fighting for in the sense of, yes, there's fighting, but what is worth fighting for in regards to making a foundation with a person face to face. So the need of that balance was necessary because they're going to be inviting you to a social event. That makes sense since we're, what, a day away from Valentine's Day. And if it's not in Valentine's Day, they will be communicating emotionally how they feel about you on Valentine's Day if they can't see you. Because if you're wondering, well, they talked to me, but they couldn't see me. Why is that? Because they're making moves to physically propose to you. They're making moves to actually show you something tangible. And they're going to have victory in that. Because you're like, wait, 5 to the 6. So all that conflict and confusion was to find the conclusion? Yes. They needed, like you needed to see what does it need when it comes to the feminine aspect of being nourished? What does it mean to you to feel nurtured, to feel nourished? That's where the food and hunger came in. To feel, even when you have it in yourself, to have another person give that to you. So again, that's why they were making those changes and making those, talking to people face to face, that hey, they want to wed you. Maybe they haven't seen you on Valentine's Day because they were talking to people in their foundation, in their atmosphere, to say, look, I'm about to propose to this person. What do you think they would like? What do you think they feel like I'm showing stability in this foundation with them? And what the answers that they're getting from 6 people, and it's a couple of fire signs. It's 6 other fire signs. There's either some Aries in there, some Leos and Sagittarius that's going to be speaking to this fire sign to tell them, hey, this is what you can do. This is how you can make your suiting up a success. Because this person is suiting up to be a very good spouse to you. And not in the sense of stopping you from your success. No. From loving you and seeing how you love yourself, they want to stand up and celebrate victory with you. They see you shining, so they want to shine. You shine so bright, it made them bring out their swag. And that's something they never seen before in their life. Like, that person's probably used to helping people bring out their shine, and they stand in the back. They're the givers. And when they met you, they're like, wait, I don't have to give anymore, or I don't have to give all of myself. I can actually have some of myself to myself and still have the energy to support or be a support system to you. This this is a keeper. So again, they're speaking to some fire signs, and they're going to have victory. Good news is coming their way. Good news is coming your way, because whatever you're doing in your foundation, from you being the queen of earth, from you knowing how to team up with people, how to talk to others, how to make others go through their transition with flair. Those same people that you have helped, they're coming to you and they're going to give you public recognition and awards and accolades for that, which is making you even more. I mean, this person is really sizzling hot for you. They're sizzling hot. Ah, look at that. That they see you as the sun. Look at that. As the key. As your key in the Akashic Records. They see you as the sun. You're embodying the sun. That's awesome. You now know that you're sizzling hot. You are the star. And like the star, you know that you shine bright. You always have. But now you're stepping in your own swag. You're strutting your stuff without any sorrow. Without any like, oh, I don't want to. No. It's your time to shine, so you're shining. And your spouse or the person that wants to be your spouse is going to be shining with you. So happy outcome is going to be taking place in the last of February going into March. So brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Why have confidence in yourself? Because all the studying that you have done in your environment, all the turbulence that you had to face in your atmosphere is leading to your success. All the troublesome trials that you had to face, Scorpio. Oh, now if you had Scorpio, you do have Scorpio in how you found out the secrets and what you want to start. You're seeing that being very psychic on how to see people clearly is a skill that will never go away. So when people come to you with difficult situations, you can see right through that horse maneuver and know what to really put your time in and what to not put your time in anymore. And for that, the end of a difficult situation is already before you. You're embracing the change. You already made those levels in the last week of February going into March. And you're recovering from any addictions or anything that made you feel abandoned or made you feel not acknowledged. Because people in your atmosphere are going to recognize the seeds that you have planted, that you are a star and you are a sun, and that you definitely shine the way for others. And yes, it is okay to take that pause because the person that is in your atmosphere is going to be very logical on why they're bending down on that knee. Why they want to, if not they're proposing to you, to be more committed to you in the relationship, to lead to spousehood. So, what is your best asset to keep aligning yourself with? You a boss in your environment. Stay a boss. Stay in the way you want to bounce to your beat. Stay in the way that you want to bloom in your beacon of light. Because when you're doing that, a very happy family life will be here for you. Financial security will be front and center. And finding the magic, because you are a magician, you are a manifester. Looking in the little things in life is going to be a lesson that you already learned and a lesson that you see was worth taking a lead in. And this for a bonus, you are unity. This person sees you as unity. They see you as worth waiting for. They see you as worth walking with. They see you worth unifying with. Because you bring out their spirit. You bring out their swag. You bring out that they are a motivator as well. And that merging with you is only a matter of time. So until we meet again, Saggitarius Soulmate, know that masculine energy of yourself is already awakened, is already aligned with how you want to move. The feminine aspect of yourself is already synchronized, already bringing out their strategy, already bringing out their steps, already bringing out their standards. The soulmate in and outside of you is seeing that you are structured, that they too have the stability that you have been looking for, but you're not going to speak to give them some type of structure. It was all about them finding their way, like you had to find your way. And now they're recognizing that you are strong in the way you had made those steps, that it was not silly or wasn't taken seriously. In fact, it was taken seriously. And they're recognizing that your steps is worth standing for. If this reading resonates with you, press the like button. This lets me know as a reader that I'm getting more into the meat and potatoes of the matter for you and for a soulmate. And it helps me in my reality from the like button to know that walking in this new direction that I see with you guys is relevant and will continue to be relevant. Share this reading with others, like and subscribe. If you would like to get a special Valentine's month reading, look in the description box below. Contact me at Keykey'sDoorway for more information about the Valentine's Day gift. It's very special to me, and it helps me to stand in my swag with you guys. I can't wait to see what's in store with you for Valentine's Day and beyond in the month of March. Going into March. Oh, so the Valentine's Day month gift is in February, but I felt it was going to lead into March. Let's see. Check out the Valentine's month video to see if you would like a reading with me as your key with you, because you hold the key as well to your promise, to your prosper, to your path. I love you. I love you. I love you, Trinity.